Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. We're looking at the Australian dollar outlook for today is a little bit somewhat negative after the recent bullish candle here has failed to generate any momentum and now slipping back to a 24-hour week of play. The September RBA meeting is now just around the corner, that is 1 week away, and once again puts the spotlight on Governor Lowe. Yesterday, RBA's Deputy Governor spoke in an event in Australia saying it is possible interest rates could fall to as low as 0%, and the bank may resort to unconventional stimulus measures in order to achieve their objectives. Asked following a speech in Canberra how low the cash rate could fall, potentially that is, Dr. Debelle said international experience suggests it could ultimately drop to 0. That is where the market is most probably forecasting if we take out the level of 0.5. We've done a fair bit of thinking about this, he said, and if you look at what's happening in the US, Canada and the UK when they've got their interest rates close to 0, the fact is it does give us some sort of guidance to what the equivalent might be here. Now also, Governor Lowe did say something about this similar kind of article 2 weeks ago. However, earlier, the RBA governor said that delivered a severe warning on the consequences of lower interest rates. We could be confident that lower interest rates will push up asset prices, but I think that's later on and we'll have problems because of that. So let's see where the Aussie can actually fall to. Now we're taking out the level of 67.35, as it did take it out once here, could see further weakness and look towards the region of the call that is seen around 66.2045. Since the rejection of 111.90, well close to that, Euro has not been able to stay in any renewed gains, and it is quite concerning. The fact is that we could eventually take out the level of 110.80. This would have reopened the downside to 110.20 and reassess from there. But you can see towards this level, the market has staged many rebounds. But from a technical point, we are getting into a negative play. Dollar yen still remains somewhat negative, even though it did rebound very strongly from the 104.50 level. It is assessed, though, that we could still see the focus towards the support that comes in now at 105.45 and maybe lower back towards the level around 104.8090. The pound is nearly above the level of 122.90 after briefly posting a high of 123.09 on last night. It is assessed that rumours are swirling around the market that there is some hope for a possible soft landing on Brexit as Boris Johnson talks to German and France Prime Ministers at the G7 meeting, which could be enough to persuade them to return to the negotiating table. If so, this is a big turnaround and could see the pound rally up to 125, which I've stated in the report. From a technical point, though, it is bullish. So let's see if the bulls can clearly break through this level of 122.90. As you can see, the gold still maintains to a bullish stance and holds above the support at 1,514 to 18. As long as that's intact, I expect to see further gains and therefore could see a rise up towards the recent challenges of 1,550 to 56. It is assessed, though, the market may actually take a pause, but clearing these levels would be further confident towards 1,600 as a target from a break of 1,550 to 56. Support on the day, 36 to 26. Oil now pushing back to the top side after recovering quite significantly overnight and posted at least a gain of nearly 3.5%. Do note a break above 56.60.80, where I've highlighted here, does give us a projection up towards $62. Quite a significant move. So let's see if the market can play out. There is a pattern here that does support a slight inverse head and shoulders. I would have liked it lower, but nevertheless, it's still quite significant to say that the break should generate a rally. So let's see. Well, that wraps up for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. Hope you enjoy the great start to this new day.